Hello, I'm the 10-minute English teacher. Let's get you exam ready. Today we're thinking about poetry for AQA GCSE English Literature, and I'm going to be giving you a guide to letters from Yorkshire. Before we get going, don't forget to like and subscribe. There are plenty of things on the channel to help you revise for English language and English literature. Okay, my guide to letters from Yorkshire. We're going to start by thinking about what the poem is about. And the poem is about somebody who lives a life surrounded by screens and the internet, and they've got a long-distance relationship with somebody who is likely older and spends a lot of their time outdoors. And the poem is about the letters that they send to each other and how meaningful they are. If I'm in the exam, I'm going to start with a paragraph that explains what the poem's about very briefly, linking that to the themes in the question. Here's what that might look like for letters from Yorkshire. Letters from Yorkshire is a poem about the relationship someone has with an older person, possibly a relative. The younger person lives in a world of the internet and screens, and the subject of the poem, spends time outdoors. The poem explores the idea we can form meaningful relationships with people in spite of distance and regardless of age or experiences. And when I've done that, I'm going to then talk about the structure of the poem. So for the structure of the poem, I'm going to talk about things like rhyme scheme and metre or lack of, and then I'm going to link that to the ideas in the poem. Here's what that looks like for letters from Yorkshire. The poem is written in free verse without a regular metre or rhyme scheme, and this reflects the idea of letter writing between the two characters in the poem. The use of enjambment may be used to reflect the changing of the seasons experienced by the subject of the poem. When I've done that, I'm going to analyse language. We need to know about 3 or 4 quotes off by heart for each of the poems. So here are quotes to know for letters from Yorkshire. Pouring light and air into an envelope, and we can say that this metaphor reflects how meaningful the letters they exchange are. They provide an escape from the drudgery of the speaker's life. He works outdoors and is described to have knuckles singing. We can say that this metaphor reflects the joy life outdoors brings to the subject. Singing is something we associate with joy and freedom. Seeing the seasons turning, that's what he does in his life working outdoors. And we can say that the reference to the outdoors make the subject seem liberated, and the speaker, in contrast, is perhaps trapped in their career. And we've got, at the end of the poem, our souls tap out messages across the icy miles. This reference to souls here could be alluding to the idea their relationship is something that will continue beyond death, in spite of the fact that it is a long-distance relationship, just to show how meaningful it is. If you want to take it further, watch the video again and mute the sound and you do the talking. Think about how you might compare this poem to others, like Mother Any Distance, which explores strong feelings in relationships between parents and their children. Check out my quotes to know without looking guides to revise the flashcards for the key quotes, and let us know what your favourite poem you've studied is in the comment section. Okay, check out the other videos on my channel. I'll continue to add content. Feel free to ask something you'd like to see me cover in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and keep revising.